Hey guys, welcome back. It is time for another reaction video today. Before we get into that though, I just wanted to say it is over. This cold, hellish winter, I believe, is over. It is almost the end of February. We are going into March. Springtime is around the corner. It is 40 degrees today and it feels amazing compared to the -12. I think we actually went down to -17 one day. I know some people deal with that and live in those areas like it's like that all winter. I don't know what to say, guys. That's too cold for me. I don't like it. It's too cold. That's simple as that. I will say though, thankfully I wasn't really affected too much personally by the cold weather. I live in a state that we are used to cold winters and stuff, so we prepped for that. Thankfully though, I think power and everything is getting back to normal in Texas. Food's getting back down there. People are getting their power back on. Hopefully we don't have another cold spell this year, and all the damage that's been done hopefully can get fixed pretty fast. If you guys are new to the channel, I react to pretty much everything that's outside of the US and give my view as an American. So if you like this kind of content, subscribe. The video we're going to do today is American versus British English. 50 differences. It's from the channel Mike Still. Before we get into that though, it's always bugged me. Why is American English different than British English? And there's actually several reasons I came across. Mainly it was distance, timing, politics, and the fact that we were having so many different immigrants coming in for a long time, and we still are, but for a long time we were having like a lot of European immigrants coming in. That changed and shaped our language. There's a really interesting article about it. I will post it in the description, and I will probably do a video on it because it's a really interesting topic that I would like to definitely delve more into. So if you guys are interested in seeing me do that or giving your feedback, comment below. Comment also for words that you know that we say or that you guys say differently than us. So some of the main words I know that British use out differently is like mum, garage instead of garage. I just learned that you guys use the word cuppa. I'm sure there's so many ones, like one of those things like on the spot when you're trying to think about it, you can only come up with a few, but when you're actually like thinking about it, you can come up with a lot. Gosh, I know there's so many. So definitely just comment below, like the video, and let's get right into this.
Show you 50 things, okay? 50 different things. I just want you to tell me what you see, how you call this thing that you're looking at, okay? Starting with this one, what do you see?
A purse.
It's a handbag, I would say. What's in her hand, the green thing?
A wallet.
That actually is a purse, because it carries her money.
So pretty much is a purse, it just carries money, even for a man. Like usually women have purses, men have wallets. I know that's a stereotype, I'm just saying. If a man, what he carries his money in, is that also called a purse? If you guys could let me know, that'd be great.
This girl has some hair on her forehead. What do you call that?
Bangs.
Bangs?
No, we call it hair because there's hair on her forehead. No, I get what he's saying, but that's kind of a funny question.
Fringe. Call it a fringe. What's in the corner of the room?
It's a crib.
A teddy bear.
What's the teddy bear in?
A crib.
A cot.
A cot? No, that's a crib. Yeah, so we have like cots over here, and they're like these. I mean, you guys probably have them too, obviously, but they're the things that like they're the temporary beds that just like fold out, and they're made for adults usually. Like they use them all the time in army barracks and stuff. That's our version of cot.
What's the baby wearing?
The baby's wearing a diaper.
We call that a nappy.
Huh. I guess, is it because that nappy, you put a nappy on a baby when they sleep, which is like all the time. I understand that word better than diaper, because even though I don't really know where the origins of diaper come from, I just associate it because that's why everyone says it's a diaper, but I don't really know the meaning. Whereas nappy, you kind of can guess where it comes from.
Where are these children?
In a nursery.
Yeah, what's another name for it?
Kindergarten?
Kindergarten. We don't say kindergarten, we say preschool or playgroup, something like that.
Makes sense.
What's this?
Bar of soap.
Look closer.
An eraser.
Yeah, we'd call that a rubber.
Oh my gosh. That is a totally different meaning in America. I can't even imagine like having a kid like, Mom, can I have a rubber? Oh my gosh, that would be awful.
Rubber, why is that funny? A rubber? What does a rubber mean to you?
Condom.
So this is a school and there are boys and girls in the class, so how would you describe what kind of school this is?
Co-ed.
We would just say mixed. It's like a mixed school. This teacher, she's having a class and she wants to check that all the students are there, so she's going to do what?
Take attendance.
We would say she's taking the register. Do you say taking the register?
No.
No.
Okay. What's that?
Band-aid.
Plaster.
Why would you call it plaster? Like plasters for us is like that the white clay stuff that you use to like make molds and stuff with. And like band-aids, they don't get plastered on, like they get stuck on. I don't. Why?
What's she got on her face?
A zit.
Or
A pimple.
we say spot, a spot, or we say spots. Like in England, we say, "Oh, I've got a spot."
Yeah, I actually like that a little bit better because it's less demeaning, I guess. Like you're like, oh, you have a spot on your face, as opposed to, oh, you have a pimple. Like, I don't know. I mean, that's something more for teenagers making fun of one another. But spot just is like, oh yeah, you got a spot. It doesn't sound as bad.
Or
I'd
I've got
say-
some spots.
I mean, I've got spots on my face, so
I'd say, oh, I have a pimple or I have a zit.
These people are graduating from
College.
university.
I mean, yeah, it is college here for us, but it is kind of funny because a lot of colleges are called like the University of, like University. I think of like the University of Boston and the University of New York. We call the names university, but when you're like, oh, I'm going to college, so we kind of use both.
Okay, so you've left university now, you get a job, and you ask your boss for more money each month. What would you call that?
A raise.
A raise. We would say a pay rise. Extra
yeah.
bonus marks to anyone in the comments who can tell me what Steuer means. These people are on holiday. What are they? What's the name that you could give to these people?
Vacationers.
Vacationers. Yeah, we would say holiday makers. What's this girl lying on?
A floaty.
A lilo.
A lilo? What the hell is a lilo? Like, at least a floaty makes sense. Like, it floats. Floaty. Like, whatever. But lilo? I'm sure someone's gonna comment below and be like, no, lilo totally makes sense. But at least to me, it doesn't. Because it's a floaty. It floats.
What are these boys up to?
Having drinks.
I think one of them might be about to get married.
Bachelor party.
Yeah, we would say stag do. And the girls?
Bachelorette party.
Bachelorette party. We would say hen do.
So I get the stag and the hen. Stag kind of male, hen, female. But I don't understand the do part. Like, female do? I don't get it.
One place these girls might go on their hen do is to this place. What's it called?
Tenerife.
Tenerife. Yeah, that's how the Spanish and Walter White says it.
Tenerife? Is anybody heard of Tenerife?
But in the UK, in England, we just say Tenerife.
Huh.
So the hens went to Tenerife. What if the stags went to this place? This is a Russian city. I think it's the capital.
Moscow.
Moscow. See, Americans say Moscow. We say Moscow.
We'd
go.
say cow. C-O-W, cow. Why wouldn't it be a mom?
The thing is, to me, like this, it doesn't really matter how Americans say it, and it doesn't really matter how the UK says it. It really should matter how Russia says it, because it's a Russian city. So however they pronounce it, we should pronounce it that same way.
Москва.
At least that's how I feel. It should be.
Moscow.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. I mean, how do you guys say cow? Do you guys say cow or co?
The main account that you have your salary paid into each month, what do you call it?
My checking account.
We say current account. This man is wearing a
Vest.
waistcoat. This is what we call a vest. What do you call this?
An undershirt.
Well, where I come from, they're called wife beaters, because yeah, back in the day, there was a certain stereotype with them. But I mean, yeah, I understand undershirt, but yeah, no. In America, I feel like it's probably about half. A lot of people, like, if you ask, like, what is this? Like, oh, it's a wife beater.
An undershirt. Okay. What's this?
A couch.
Yeah, I sometimes sit on that in my vest. We call that a settee. What's this girl getting?
Okay, I know this one from you guys. You guys call it jab.
Shots.
Shots? She's far too young for that. She's getting a jab. It might be her meningitis jab or a tetanus jab or a MMR jab, measles, mumps, rubella. We don't say shots. These are shots.
Yeah. To be fair, though, we have and I'm sure you guys have the same thing, but we have a lot of words like shots. We have so many words that are spelt and sound the same, but mean so many different things. And I do like the word jab better. It makes a lot more sense than shot. I feel like we use shot because when you inject it, we're shooting whatever's in the needle into you. and you guys call it jab because you're like gently jabbing the needle. So it's like just a total opposite of what you guys are talking about. It's just interesting to see, but I can see both, even though I actually do like jab better. And it kind of just sounds cool, like, oh, I'm going to get my jab. It's like, oh, no, I got to go get my shot. So yeah, I actually like jab better.
What's this guy doing?
A pumpkin.
What's he doing?
Oh, throwing up.
Or
Vomit.
And do you have another word for it? I've heard this word on The Simpsons.
Barfing?
Barf. Anything else? Throwing up barf. Yeah. We say chunder. Do you say chunder?
We do not say
Chunder.
chunder.
And then I just chundered everywhere.
What kind of store is this?
A liquor store.
A liquor store. We would just call that an off license or a alcohol shop.
Wouldn't you guys just call it a juice shop?
What's happening to McLovin here?
He's getting carded.
Carded. Does that mean you're asked to show your card?
Yes.
Okay, we say ID'd. You say carded.
Okay. For the record, I personally say ID'd. But I've heard both. We do use both. Also, that's from the movie Superbad. You guys should definitely watch it. It is hilarious.
We
You
say
carded.
ID'd.
Hello, Mindy.
If you've seen the film, you will know that he does successfully get sold alcohol, and then shortly after, the shop gets raided, and some guy comes in, punches him in the face, and tries to take money from the...
Cash register.
This is a till.
Cash register.
What do you have stamped on the bottom of a beer can or a Coke can?
Expiration date.
What does the BB stand for?
Best Buy.
Best Buy. We would say best before. What's this?
Okay, I like best before better actually.
Paper towel.
Kitchen roll. A plate.
And sorry, I'm pausing so much, but that one too. Yeah, I like that one too. Kitchen roll, because you primarily use them in the kitchen. Like you're not using them in the bathroom. You really don't use them anywhere but the kitchen. So it totally makes sense to say kitchen roll. So I like that one better.
Place to buy these things.
A drugstore.
Drugstore. We don't have drugstores. We have pharmacies or chemist. For example, Boots is a chemist, or Saydaliya in Arabic. What is this?
Sandwich.
It's long and thin and kind of circular. Do you have a special name for
Oh, a
that?
hoagie.
Hoagie. Do you really call them hoagies? We just call it a baguette.
That's a hoagie.
That's a hoagie. Okay. What's going on here?
It's being broiled.
Broiled. B-R-O-I-L-E-D. What does that mean? We say grilled.
It's
This
so
is
it's
a
being
grill.
cooked on the top. So
Do you call this bit at the top the red
broiler.
bit? Do you call it a broiler?
a broiler.
We just call that a grill.
Yeah, no, I think what you guys call bobbies or I love me a good bobby. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's our version of grilling. So when we grill, it's like outside on the grill because we're not necessarily barbecuing. So yeah, anyway, that's our version of grill.
What are these hanging?
Drapes.
Curtains.
No, they are curtains. They're not drapes. They are curtains. I totally agree with you guys. That is a curtain.
What's this?
A subway.
This is an underground or a tube. Certainly in London it would be called a tube. Europe it would be metro, but we don't really use the term subway. Certainly not in the UK. Okay, so here's a question. This snow is falling, but it's too warm for the snow to stay on the road when it hits. So we could say the snow isn't...
Sticking.
Yeah, it's not sticking. We say it's not settling. So if it snows but it doesn't stay, it doesn't settle. What's this?
I actually like the settling better. It makes more sense than sticking.
A bus.
We call that a coach. This guy has bought a plane ticket. It's going to take him there and back. What do you call this kind of ticket?
A round trip.
We'd call it a return. What is missing? Enter your something code and press enter. This is at the gas station or the petrol station, as we would say.
Your zip code.
We'd call it a postcode. What's
I think technically we call it postal zip code is what we call it.
the punctuation at the end of this sentence?
An exclamation point.
Exclamation mark. What's this?
A question mark.
Oh shit. You...
Finally, there's one out of 41. That's the exact same. That's hilarious.
call it the same thing. Do we? What's this?
Quotation marks.
We'd say inverted commas. What's this?
Colon.
Colon. We say colon. So that's like a pronunciation thing. Colon, colon.
Yeah, that's a
right? We used to spell it O-N
pronunciation
at the
thing.
end.
Yeah.
Not one of those. What's this?
Windshield.
Windshield. Yeah, we say windscreen.
Okay, so I actually do like windshield better because it's acting like a shield. It's protecting you from debris and the wind and stuff. So I get windscreen because you're seeing through it. It's like a screen to you. But it seems like windshield makes more sense to me anyway because it is actually protecting you.
So this is a car and the headlights are on. They're on their highest setting. So what do you call that?
High beam.
High beam. We say full beam. What's this?
Chocolate?
No, I think that's like clay tile. It looks like ceramic broken up bricks.
Oh, actually, it's not chocolate. Try again.
Debris.
We say debris. What would you call the takeaway that you get from the place which is called China?
Takeaway?
Yeah, but what's it called?
Chinese food?
Chinese or Chinese?
Chinese.
Which syllable do you put the emphasis on? The Chinese or the Chinese?
Remember.
Please answer in the comments because I'm really curious about this and apparently we can't come to a conclusion here. What's this?
A dumpster.
Skip. What?
Skip? Why is that a skip? It's a dumpster. You throw stuff in, you take it to a dump, and you dump it. Are you guys like skipping stuff into the dumpster? I don't get it.
Road are these people driving on?
Highway.
Motorway. Who are these guys?
Cops.
Police.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, we call them police here too. I mean, we call them a lot of stuff. Stuff that probably can't be said on YouTube, but...
What's this little fella?
A ladybug.
Ladybird.
It's a bug! It's a bug, guys. Bug, not bird. Why? Oh, okay. Yeah, like, I don't know, that's really interesting. Like, some of them I like actually a lot better than us. But then other ones I totally don't understand. And then some I don't like the ladybird. Come on, guys. No, it's a bug. Insect, lady insect, something, not bird. That was a fun video, actually. That was fun. Definitely, I might do a couple more of those in the future if you guys like this. But definitely, I will. Again, I'll post the link to that article, or to the article that I researched on the different. They kind of went into like the little history of why in America and why the American and British English is different. I will post that in the description. If you guys want to check me out on Instagram, go ahead and check me out. The link will also be below, and the name. You can also feel free to direct message me there if you want to make sure that I read your comment or your recommendation, whatever you want to send me. Feel free to do that. If you guys watched it this far, then make sure you again like, comment, and subscribe because it definitely is helping, and this channel is growing and it is really fun to be doing this with you guys. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys next time.